So let's continue our discussion of the keyer. Go back into the gearbox, and we're going to look at the position menu. We first talked about foreground, key alpha, and adjust. Now we're going to talk about repositioning the key. We can turn position on, and I can move the graphic over or the external video input around. Let's reposition that here, or I can position it up here in the upper third. You can numerically change the position here or pushing these arrows here, and this is a master position on-off switch. We then can go to mask, and what the mask allows you to do is to restrict what portion of the input video or the logo store is going to be keyed. So we can turn that on, draw a box around what I want to be keyed, and only that portion is going to be keyed. I could then go back to position, and I could reposition that mask, for example. Now I've masked and positioned that logo. Yeah, it looks better over here on the left-hand side. The last thing I want to do is I can turn on shadow. So let's turn on a drop shadow. Let's make it even bigger. And I can adjust how black or dark I want that shadow to be. And you notice that on the screen there's a drop shadow below the graphic. Okay, the very last thing I want to do is then save that setup into a preset. So let's put it in 11, say done. Now all the configurations that I just worked through is saved in this preset. If I want to delete a preset, I can hit the edit button, and I could go over here and delete that preset that I just created. Hit done. If I want to save it again, I could go right back into save and put it into 12. And let's say I wanted to turn off the drop shadow and save it in 11. Now I got presets, one with shadow and one without shadow. So let's recall the shadow into keyer 1. There's the shadow. Let's recall 11 into keyer 1, and there's the one without the drop shadow. Very simple and easy to save and recall key presets.